Hello-y ho-ha, and good morning. It is I, Cjsgoose. Who have we got here? We've got Seppi, we've got Raza is here, Axel's here. How is everybody? Let me take these bits off. Yeah, I actually pushed the right ones first time. Let me push this one. And we have got, look at my bank balance. I've got $67 billion. Somebody bought all of my skin crate keys, which is amazing. I think I've got another 2. You're playing a different game? Axel, how can you play a different game? No, there are no other games. Minecraft is the only game. DD is here too. Let me go into the top. No, bow top, if I can remember to push the button. Stratus is here too. You're playing Minecraft, just not PGG. Oh, okay, I'll let you off then. I shall let you off. Stratus is number 6, but I think, oh, Tomothy is up in 5th. I am now in 4th again. Don't quite know how I managed to do that. I'm never going to get up to there. I'm not even going to try. Niall is still in 8th. It's done really well. Quantum's up in 7th. What's impossible? No, it's illegal. You're not allowed. Anyway, aren't you a mod? You're not allowed to come. You have to be on Minecraft, on PGG all of the time. That's like an unwritten rule, isn't it? You're at 89. 60 billion in a day. I know, that was quite clever. If I go into my AH and you spend your money. Is this mine? This is mine? Did I have a dragon fruit? Okay, I had dragon fruit in there. I didn't even realise I was selling those. I've been selling lots of things, as you can see. Loads and loads of things. But there they are, look. Plasmatic 2 bought 21 of my skin crate keys for $52.5 billion. Seppi. Did that autocorrect by any chance? You might want to double check that autocorrect. That's quite funny. Yeah, in the AH, I put everything on there, and it's just amazing. I love having. The only thing I really wanted about Penguin Rank was to be able to just sell everything. Yeah, you're not playing Pig then? I thought you were going to play Pig. You have decided. So are you playing solo? Axel, what have you decided to do? Because you've been in the team with SB this season. I know, unlimited AH space. It is amazing. So apparently you're going to be playing Pig. Your autocorrect thinks it's better. I mean, it sounds like an interesting game as long as it's not Peppa Pig of that variety. No, we don't do Peppa Pig. Oh, no, it makes me cringe. Definitely solo for you. Okay, I still have not decided. You would have thought I would have learned, made a decision by now, but no, I have not decided. So look, all of these fabulous things that I have been selling, a lot of them have been very cheap. Can I go back? I can. But we still have tons left. I've still got, I won 2 more skin crate keys in the lucky block. So they're back up, and I've still got trims and relics and fruits and books, eggs, head tokens, restaurant tycoon, no. Still got tons of books. They're all 5 million each, the books. We've got hoppers, minions, boosters, only a few spawners left now. But so many things. A lot of the heads have gone as well, actually, so that's good. No, I know. I'm just not a gamey person. I can't help it. I just like Minecraft. Minecraft is just like the best game in the world. Now I think I put an advert on it earlier. Did I? Maybe. I think I did. Yes, I did. There it is. Thought I did. It saved me retyping it anyway. put on here that I'm live streaming. You've just logged off. I'm not a gamey person, still on day 83 streaming a video game. By gamey person, I mean anything other than Minecraft. I only play Minecraft. Let me go to here. We must change the date. And you started the stream, yeah. Well, day 83 we are on. I also play Sims and Cookie Clicker. Well, okay, I played Cookie Clicker because I was requested to play Cookie Clicker, and I got totally and utterly bored with it. And I have played The Sims, but then I haven't been back on it for, well, ever since I haven't been streaming it. And that's, you know, that's my gaming life. It's just playing Minecraft. Okay, we have got value to place. We have to try to work out if we can reach 4th. Does anybody think that we can place a billion's worth of loot? We've got some of these. This is quite good. These will add a little bit more value. Let me go through here. See, the whole I play other games is, you know, normally you play them. And you can just not before going insane. Yeah, I have to come off the others because I would go insane if I played other games. Let's see if we can play some of these. I have got some. They're expensive. So I have the ones that I have managed to obtain. I'll show you there in a second. Just trying to think where would the best... Oh, that wasn't what I was thinking of, actually. I was going to place that. Never mind. Okay, right, so we're up to 1,554,000,000. I can't million. Yeah, I can't even get my brain to work. But 60 million per is not that bad. Yeah, they were going up for a lot more, and I don't even think that, I don't even know what they were going for, but when I was looking, they were going up for a lot more. Let's go up. Oh, hello, brain. Okay, so if we go up here, this is the loot room. So this is where we'll be placing a whole bunch. I was trying to tidy these up, but it wasn't working. The only, hi Triona, the only other trouble is it's the sky coins, you see. I have all of this space. This is 1.5 stacks to place loot. So I'm okay at the minute, but thank you. And now I can use 64, which is amazing, yeah. What do we have here? Cosmetic keys, vote keys. Oh, we've got survivor keys. And a grinder key. Oh, let's take all of those. Oh, and I think... Hang on, we can sell that. I wonder if those boxes are empty today. We've still got 903,000 to place in here. I don't want the key. I think it's this one we're using at the moment. Yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there. I've got things to sell still in there, but it's definitely better than it was. We need to go and check the seagulls. Do you know, I really make a point of trying to make it sound like seagulls, and I think it still sounds more like seagulls than it does. Here we go, seagulls. Yeah. So do you think we can... I mean, it really depends as well on whether or not Matsumonon is still coming on. I haven't seen him about for a while. But he's on 2.45 billion and we're on 1.54. That is a VP. I thought it was. Oh yeah, don't look in the PV chests because they are not as clean. Oh, is that... Oh, we got a mystical key as well. I forgot about that. Let's go and see if I've got any more VPs. I don't know if I do. I'm really hoping that the Penguin being able to use the AH so much better is going to help me next season. I keep forgetting that I can now access all of these other treasure chests as well. Okay. I'm not selling those. So we're going to walk over to the seagulls in a second. I just wanted to get these keys. Is that a tag note? No, can you bank it? Thank you. Let me get rid of this junk. And then let's walk to the seagulls because some of those are ready now. So how is everybody today? What is everybody up to? Anybody else with more plans for next season? I need to know what everybody else is doing just purely because I have no idea what I'm doing. Tomorrow you're going to get with rank. Well done. It took me from season 6. Why am I not flying? Until now to rank up from a redstoner. And that's only because I, where am I going? It's only because I won the gift voucher of $100. Oh, you're going for is top and joining a big team. So how many of you had to do like an audition to be on a team? I don't think I would join a team if I had to do that. These are all boring. You had to do a duck dance. Right. I got a dragon egg. Okay, instantly spawns a dragon boss, max 1 per day per island. Now I can sell that, can't I? Oh, I can't sell it in here though. I do not want to try and place that in here. Let's spawn a dragon in here. That would be fun. You had to do a duck dance, what, to join SB's island? Because that would be strange. Or was it a different island? That's the thing that you were talking about. I know it's a joke. I just wanted to know if it was on SB's island, because, you know, he's a penguin. I think if I clicked it, I didn't make a noise. I do not like this room. This room should be banned. Do you know how much it makes me freak out walking past those? I actually shudder when I go past those. In real life, I'm allergic to guinea pigs. So anything to do with guinea pigs makes me freak out. Which is really bizarre, because, you know, you'd think that they're just cute little guinea pigs, and they squeak a lot. Ugh. No, can't do guinea pigs. Okay, where am I? I'm in this giant windmill. Does anybody else get lost in here, or is it just me? There's the door. The sweet berries trap you. Sweet berries are frustrating, aren't they? I like it on Naked and Afraid how they were given sweet berries right at the start. And a little trap. Make them lose half a heart before they've even started. Oh, I love Naked and Afraid. I've been watching every perspective. I know, but then that's why he started this half a heart world. I want to see some more of that. I'm interested to see how he does. So he said he started the half a heart world so that he can improve and get better for next season. I think it's such a good challenge for all of them. They really need something like that because they're just too good, aren't they, at the game? I really want to start the... once I've completed this 120-day challenge thing that I'm doing, I'm going to get back into playing the hardcore world and the... and obviously Gooseville. I don't know what... I'm looking for treasure chests, aren't I? Yeah, we can get to this from up here. Hi, Triuna. Triuna left. I think there's one in the bottom though, isn't there? No, I will be, but what I used to do before, which I think works better at times, is I do PGG on a Wednesday and a Saturday, and then I do the hardcore series on the Friday. I have no idea. I was just going around in a loop now. I can't even remember which houses I've been in already. So I won't be on... I'll be on PGG, but it just takes so much effort to do it all of the time, every single day. And then it means I can't play anything else. We've done those. That's the bridge. So then we come into this one. So then I do, then we'll do a mixture of all of them. The thing is, it's a bit hard to show anything new each time because I'm just continuously on here. This one doesn't have anything in. Really should for how big that is. That's the windmill. These are the little marketplaces. Have we heard anything about the end of the season yet? And then is that all of them? I think that might be all of them. Let me go home for a second and we'll just double check. It's annoying that you can't check them while you're in there now. I know, I'm hoping it's going to just be a little bit longer. Although we've got some more in 8 hours. But I think these two are the gift cards and mine aren't open for another 8 days. I know why, it's because I didn't find them, I think. I think that's why. You want to do a big giveaway, but you don't want to do it too early, so you have no money. You can now. What, get the gift cards? No. Mine aren't open. Yeah, in the seagulls, if you do them all the time, you the final ones are a couple of gift cards, but I think I've messed up. Which is really annoying, because I was really trying hard not to. Really made an effort this season. Jump down at 19 minutes. And... oh, you can? Oh, I didn't know that you could do it in there now. Right, let's go and see if we can sell some of our stuff. Let's see if Odin emptied those treasure chests today, or if Triuna filled them up. Those ones are all empty, I think. See, it's all nice and tidy in here now. Look, we've got our armor up here to show what we managed to get. We've got all of the dungeon armor that we had, and the dungeon tools, I think, are there? Yeah, they're up the top. And then we've got all of the regular armor that we had. Thanks, Triuna. I'll have to have a look. I didn't know that that had been fixed. No, I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, right, so we've got some kelp. What is that? Is that kelp? How much do we think that dragon egg is worth? Not much. It's not worth 100 million. They're really hard to get rid of. Why are you here? What are you doing? You're filling them up. You're filling them up, aren't you? I'm filling these ones up. I don't even know who else has a shop to sell them. If these are full, I'm going to be grumpy. Wish you could fill up the condenser I want. Yeah, I mean, there is that. That would be a lot of money. Oh, okay. Look, I managed to empty them today. And I noticed as well that I have spelled Odin's name wrong on the video, on the short. So I need to change that. But then I didn't know how to change it, so I haven't. Let me just pop those back in there. Let's see if we can figure out how much this egg is worth. People are selling dragon heads for that amount of money. Triuna, how many dragon heads do you have? Is that my head? My head. I've been reduced. I think that was on 18 billion before. Rooty's here. You would be rich. Where's the search button? Don't think looking under... oh, hang on. There was some there. 400 million, is that all? Oh, that is sad. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Let's just put it up for 500 million and see. I know! I can't believe that. They was up for billions when I saw them last time. I just thought that they would be really, really expensive. Manically busy. Not just busy, but manically busy? Wow. As long as you're alright, that's the main thing. Let me just have a look at the voting thingy. How many have we got in here? Let's take out a couple of these. We'll take out 10 of these. No, that's okay. Oh, we got a fish hopper. We got 5 fish hoppers? How does that fish hopper thing work then? No. Right click. You get an additional crop hopper for every 70 votes. That's good. Is that how they all work now? Okay. I didn't realise that the hoppers worked like that too. Right. Yeah, hopefully for you. I don't want those. Survivor key, mystical key, Cree. I think I called it a Cree. Oh look, it's a booster, my favourite. Survivor keys. Oh, we got a key. What key did we get? We got a skin key? Seriously? Okay. Right. We got a skin key. And we've got a mystical key. I wonder. Come on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get another $100. What did you do to your right hand? I'm not opening the skin crate key. It's worth $2.5 billion. We got a booster. Yay! Boosters are so good. So happy. Oh, hang on. I don't know how far off these we are. We should take a look. Have a look in media. What did you do? I've been looking in media. Oh, where you had that done. Okay, yeah. I thought you'd broken your hand or something. Well, that's self-inflicted though, so I can't have too much sympathy. Don't really have any sympathy for anything that's self-inflicted. I'm really not very good at sympathy for self-inflicted things. Why do I have... Give you $30 if you get another gift card? No! And why do I have 68 billion? Because if I go into my auction house, I have been selling absolutely tons of stuff, but I sold 21 skin crate keys. It's worth it for you. That's all that is. That's what matters. Plasmatic bought all of my skin crate keys. And so if I go back into my auction house, why though? Because they wanted skin crate keys. That's the clock for your youngest. It has been the time. Ah, that's nice. There weren't very many on, and I think that's what they decided to do. I did ask them, and they said that they didn't want to buy from. I think there was someone that they didn't want to buy from, and I had the availability, whereas others didn't. And there wasn't very much difference. There was about 500 million between us. Yeah, there was only about 500 million between the prices, so it wasn't actually, you know, it's not like it was before when there were billions between the price. I don't want this one. I want to take these out, and then we can put all 4 of them up. And it keeps fluctuating. I thought I had... Oh yeah, I did have 2 in there, but I've only got 1 in my hand. So we want to auction that for 2. Like that. I always get this wrong. And I'll pop these all up for sale again soon. Got loads of hoppers and all sorts of stuff again. Right, so what we've got to do is we need to try and get some of this value placed. I'm going to have to open my window. I'm so sorry. It's like a furnace in here again. I have to use a pokey sticky thing because I can't actually reach the window. You got a screenshot of me putting a skinky on for 25 billion. Okay. Yesterday I made a slight error where I put them up for the wrong price. How many ore hoppers do you have for sale? You need a load to make another enchantment chest. I have got some in here, and if I go back into the auction house, they have been selling. Let me... Let me take those ones out, and then... There's a fish comp. Oh, well, Triuna is happy. There was a fish competition the other day, but you weren't on. I'm just having a look, and 80 billion for a fishing net. Right. Let me just have a look at what the fish hoppers are on for. Okay, people are asking for 6.5. Basically, I'm selling them all for 2 million. I've got a no, 11 ore hoppers, 18 mob, 4 crop, and 5 fish. Are they any good to you? I tell you what I'll do. I'll just pop them up onto the auction house, and then you can. If you need them, you can grab them. And how much was I selling all of these spawners for? Yeah. A lot of the spawners have sold now as well, which is really good. I had so many. Yeah, 50,000. What are my PC specs? Yeah, you take care. Thanks, Rooty, for popping in. I can never remember exactly, but I've got I think it's a 4070 graphics card. or a 4080. It might be. I think it's a 4080 graphics card, and it's a decent one. It's in my Discord. Hold on, I've forgotten about the Discord thing. Hold on, let me find that. No, I don't want that button. Goosey, do it right for once. And let me do this first. Where are you? No, not that one. This one. Okay, right, there's the Discord link, and then if I'll go into it. Alright, so people were asking, so I put it on here. I've got, oh no, it's an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070, Intel i5-12400. I've got 3 terabytes of drives, 3 monitors, microphone. I have very cheap Pokemon headphones that cost me £1 from a garage sale. My keyboard cost me £1 from a CEX store. My microphone cost me £20. My mouse is a Logitech Carpal Tunnel silent mouse. That was expensive. And I have a Stream Deck, which is sat right here. Still unplugged and never tried since Christmas, which I really want to try and I haven't done yet. So, yeah, it's probably better than your mobile phone. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now I was trying to empty the generators from the spawners, and then we can put all of these up onto the marketplace. And it was 2 keys that I put up for that price, by the way. And that's how I realised. What are these? Pigs. Oh, thank you. It's a nice little community. We have lots of different games on there. We've got Pokemon, there's Wordle, we have Karuta, whatever that is, Balls Decks, which I'm useless at. I think they're on there as well. So if we take those ones out, if I can find them. Oh, hang on a minute. Now I've got to go through. So we want the pigs, and they're going to be these ones, pigs and sheep. And this one. Okay, right, so then we can put all of these back up. There we go. Then we can say that we're selling all of these things again. And then that we're live streaming. There we go. Right, now I need to take these out. So I've got to try and get all of this loot placed. Why can't I fly again? I want to fly. Oh, that is not. That is not gold. I can't believe I've got 12 volts that I can fill up now. That's just going to be great. The OF. Oh, I've got spawners in here. That's very rude. Oh, I didn't empty those either. That's annoying. So what is everybody up to today? We've got, it's a very stuffy, hot day again today. I'm going to be costume making again today, badly. Every time I think I've got the first bit cracked, it just keeps going wrong. I don't understand what I keep doing wrong, but I keep making mistakes, and I'm reaching the point of desperation. 49 degrees, what, centigrade or Fahrenheit? Please don't tell me that's centigrade. Yeah, no, you take care, thanks. Celsius, oh my gosh, you must be roasting. Which country are you in? It's probably about 25 here. and we complain that we're a little bit warm. Oh, United Arab Emirates. Hang on 1 second. I don't have you on my map. I have you on my map now. Hold on. Let me grab. We have to grab a pin. I didn't think I had you on here. I would have remembered. Let me try and get that in right there. Yay! We have another pin in the map. We've got so many people all over the world. It's amazing. I used to supply pipe and fittings to the offshore industry well, no, it wouldn't be the offshore industry, the oil industry in Saudi Arabia. That was really interesting, that job. And so we used to talk about the UEA at times when looking for different suppliers and whatnot. Oh no, I can't do, I have to do it, I keep it to a limit, so I do it from the country that you're living in rather than where you're from. Otherwise I could have countries for everybody and it wouldn't give a true representation. I might already have it on here actually. So what made you move to the UAE? That's a huge difference, isn't it? It's true. Was it just 2 of you? You're 603 against 25, and then there were only 2 of you. Ah, okay. Okay, well, I've just given you an extra GG because I pushed the wrong buttons. I'm very good at pushing the wrong ones. Now, I do the fish competitions normally. I actually use them because it makes me do the competitions. It's just, at the minute, I've finished doing all of those now, just so I can focus on the last few things of the season. And I really want to try and get to that 4th position. It would be a nice surprise just to beat Matsumoto at the end, because it was so far ahead. And to be able to get that last little push would be great. How do you cope with the immense heat then? I don't know. I think you have to be built differently to be able to cope with that. I'm assuming that you would sort of stay out of the heat the main part of the day. I sort of have a siesta like in some countries. And do you shut down? So one of the things that I learned when I was supplying Saudi these different pipes and fittings and all sorts of various things for their oil trade, do you shut down at all? So in Italy, the whole country shuts down in August. So if you're going to these big suppliers, you have to make sure you have everything organised before August, because they just shut down. And I thought, how on earth can you just shut down for a whole month? But they do. Air conditioning almost everywhere, but yeah, you're built differently. Yes, more than likely. I don't think it will be somewhere I'm visiting. No offence. Nope. What button I was going to push. Let's see how much we can pop in here. We'll do a little bit of selling in a minute as well. We should be getting that roller coaster done, but we've ended up being a lot harder than what I was thinking. I think it's harder because it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Then I've got myself confused. No, I need the blocks. I didn't know that you could dye them. What colour did you dye them? Dark blue. It would probably confuse me if I dyed them. Yep, so I've got to get back to the costume in a little while. I've been having all of the old, not old, but the, all the, what films are they called? Sort of the romance films on, the really bog standard, like B-movie kind of films in the background while I'm trying to work on this costume, because I just needed something that's easy to watch and stop me from stressing out too much. I watched, there was a quite good one on today. That was, the acting was a lot better. So I've been watching that this morning. I was resting. I was being good. I actually had a proper rest. Sort of laid on the sofa, vegging out. And I had a, my lovely lady who comes to give me a back massage. She came yesterday, which was amazing. I've not had one for a few weeks. It's been really helping with my recovery. By the way, did you see your hide and seek competition with you and Stratus at your island? I saw that there were competitions going on. I offered my island, but apparently it's now too big. So people didn't want to play hide and seek on here. They played hide and seek on here yesterday, but I think it took a bit long. So that was you who said it, was it? What's your in-game name then? Because you're not Astro Stella. Okay, right. That's why I didn't recognize you. Oh, it sounds like Miku's awake. What can I have for my dinner today that tastes delicious? It's not spicy, it fits the FODMAP diet, doesn't have gluten in, and doesn't have eggs or raspberries. I'm as much as I'm enjoying eating courgette with rice and cheese, I'm also getting a bit fed up with it. I've had it for about the last 5 weeks, nearly every day. I can have rice, yeah. But I eat rice almost every day because there's just so little that I can have. It's driving me mad. The dietitian was supposed to phone me, and apparently they did, but they telephoned my mobile and the signal here is atrocious, so I never received the call. So now I've got to wait until the end of September for my appointment, and I'm struggling to come off the FODMAP diet, which is really hard. I don't eat anything spicy, nothing. My spicy is I can eat sweet and sour sauce, which is not spicy, and at the minute I can't eat that because I can't have anything with onions in or anything like that. I don't do spice at all. Yeah. I'm very fed up with food. I know, it's a nightmare. The trouble is I can't eat most of the gluten-free food either because it's got inulin in, which you can't have on the FODMAP diet, and I can't have because I have an egg allergy. So much of the gluten-free food contains eggs. So I'm just really fed up with food. I just want something nice. I think I'm going to end up with another packet of M&Ms, which I don't want to do. Shawarma rice bowl. What is one of those? I've heard of it, but I don't actually know what it is. I'm not into different types of food. I'm really I like a roast dinner and pies and stews and all things that I can't have right now, and I don't have the energy to make. What I need is a chef. Okay, so what I really need from you guys is as much support as possible so I can get monetized really, really well, so I can afford a cleaner and a chef. That's not too much to ask for, is it? That would be fine. It has chicken, flavored not spicy, rice, some veggies, and you can't order it from where I live. Where would you order it from? What type of a place? It sounds like I might actually eat something like that. Is it, from what I think, is it like a soup? It has like a stock over the rice? An Arab restaurant. I'm not laughing because it's Arab. I'm laughing because of where I live. So that would be a no. That is a definite no for me. There's no soup. Oh, okay. So it's just I live in a village in Norfolk in England, and I don't have access to any places like that where I am. One of these can still be upgraded. Here it is. 3 million sky coins. You're mean. Back down to 3 million sky coins. Yeah. The only thing I can order from here is a Chinese takeaway, which don't deliver, a fish and chip shop, which don't deliver, and a pizza shop which do deliver, and that's it. That's all I can get. Oh well, hang on, there's a, what is it, an Indian takeaway about 8 miles away that do deliver, but I don't eat any of their food. But my son tried it and he didn't like any of it, so yeah, that's it. It's great living in a village until you need something. But I would not trade that for a thing. I lived in Huddersfield for 3 years while I was studying, and that was just horrific. No offence to anybody that lives in Huddersfield, it's just that the whole living in a town, walking along 6 lanes of traffic every day to go to university, my mouth tasted of fumes. And you couldn't see the stars. There were times when you couldn't even see Orion or the Plough. It was crazy. And back where I lived, you could, well, where I still kind of live, you can see pinprick stars at night time. But you couldn't see anything. It was awful. It is. I love living out in the countryside. I'm very much a country girl. I couldn't live in a big town or a city. It would drive me mad. Just visiting them is hard enough. I live on a much slower pace of life to most people. I can't do all of the hustle and bustle and the rush and the not talking to people. I'm just a naturally chatty, villagey kind of person. You've lived in a city your whole life and you have no clue about the stars. Oh, that's sad. You'd have to just one day try and take a trip out to where it's dark at night time, just so that you can see the sky at night with the stars. It's just wonderful. Seppi's back. Hello. Do you live in a town, Seppi? We were talking about living in towns and villages and looking at the stars at night time. You can't? Not ever? Not just once? One day you'll be able to. And then you can remember this random conversation with this random person. My son's really interested in the stars. He likes looking at them all. He has an app on his phone that tells him where the different constellations are. Why are you watching on your phone and your laptop? This is laptop, Seppi. Okay. And this is phone, Seppi. Okay. Hi, laptop, Seppi. Hi, phone, Seppi. I mean, I'm grateful for the watch hours. Not understanding why you're watching it on both, though. I really need those watch hours. I thought we were going to hit monetization by the end of August, but we're not now. Not unless some... Thank you. Not unless some miracle happens. We were so close, but we've gone backwards, so... It's very frustrating how up and down it is. I just need to get better at doing the whole playing... doing YouTube thing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably. No, don't go and make another account though, because then that makes it look like I've got more people and I don't. I like to have try and have true figures. I know there's quite a few of you that have double accounts on here, which it makes it look like I've got a lot more subscribers than I really do have. And it can affect it affects your ratings, because it looks like you've got so many subscribers, but actually you don't. And then those people don't actually turn up because they're not real people. This is not a new account. Guys, we've made it to 1.65 billion. I'm sure I just looked at that and it was nowhere near that. It must have just updated. Do you think we can beat 4th? I think we might be able to now we've got a 68. Anyone good at maths? We've still got 563,000 netherite blocks to place. You think I can? Isn't it like botting? Yeah, it would be. It would be. And basically you're showing that you have all of these different subscribers, but actually people aren't coming to watch the streams or the videos because they're the same people. So it sort of gives you an odd ratio. Just being a very interested fan. So Triona, you're here. You can do the maths for me. So you're good at that. I've got a 68 billion. How much island value can I buy in netherite blocks? Well, let's put buying your element value blocks on my island. Triona, you're a math major. Trina's been working it all out for me. What do you mean, how much is one? And you'll do it. And you're number 1. You've just stolen number 1 from Seppi. That's because Seppi's using a different account now. Look, you've lost your number 1 position because you're using a different account and you're not getting the same amount of XP. Look. Oh, well, how much is 1? Hang on. If we go into block value... is block value? No, that's not how you spell value. Oh, still wrong. Is block values? Yay. Okay, right. So the value gives you 325 per block. And in the shop, yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on. You need to know the value that it gives you, though. Otherwise, it doesn't work. They are 18,000 each. You're better than Rooty. Oh, I see. Your name starts with a V, so you naturally get pushed back. Okay, okay. I have to say nobody's better than Rooty, because Rooty's my top dog. Let me go back into the OF. $1.2 island value. So that would take us to 2.8. Do you think so? And you think 1.30-ish? Is that including what I've got? So we should be able to do it as long as I can place it. So if I just go back in, we should be able to do it. 4th is 2.45, and that's 1.3, and we're on 1.65. So we might even break the 3. We could break the 3 billion. Oh, now look, that could mean that we could head up to there. Oh, that would be funny. I don't think we could though. That would be way too much. What are the numbers? Okay, we were saying they were 18,000 a block. I've got 68 billion, and they give you, I think it was 325 block value. Yeah, 325 island value. You could just put it on pause, you know, and rewind it. 18,000 per block. 68 billion island value, and sorry, 68 billion in money, and 325 per block island value. I could work it out, but it takes me a while, and if I try to do it while I'm on a live stream, it will just confuse my head far too much. So I just let you guys do it. Then your phone and your PC are not in sync and it sounds weird. But then you can just put it back on forwards again, can't you? And you could just turn off the sound. There are very many solutions to your problem. And you're too lazy. I know. You've got to remember that I have ME though, which affects my cognition and it makes me really slow. And if I try to do anything that is sort of technical, my brain starts to get really confused very quickly. And if I'm doing multitasking, like I'm doing the live stream, I'm talking to you guys, trying to hold the conversations, trying to remember what I'm doing and everything else, and then I try to work out a calculation, my brain just can't handle it. Unfortunately. Not at the minute. I am getting better, just very, very slowly. I have to just try to remember that I am getting better. Just not in the way that I want. Oh, I was going to say that I'm live streaming again. I'm trying to be good and advertise, look. Oh, I may as well do that one first. And so I'm going to chat in between, yeah. And then we can do that one. Thank you. It's a really challenging one for me because I don't know what I believe in and what I don't believe in. We don't normally talk about religion because it's too divisive. So I'm very grateful for your prayers, but I feel that they are wasted on me and would be much better gifted to somebody that deserves them. There are so many reasons out there to make prayers to. Let me just put your thingy on here. Oh, Seppi. Oh no, that one's Seppa. That one has to be the right one. Let me just write Syed down. You've asked me a question, you need to answer it. Let me just leave it like that for a minute. Oh, Mook came in earlier on. It was really funny. And he was watching me typing. And he said, "You type with more than 2 fingers?" I said, yes, it's called touch typing. And he said, because he can, why? Okay. Am I in is top? I am currently 5th. Island visits. You're in the stream? You're watching with 4 accounts, but you can why are you watching with 4 accounts? See, now that tells me that I've actually only got 2 people here. 3 people. Sorry, 3 people here. Because it tells me that there's 6 people. Hang on. Star... Sad hand 1. Okay. I have noticed. Noticed. I spelled it right. Okay. Right, let me just get rid of that again so I can see the chat thingy. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me add you to the list. Hang on, I can copy yours. Copy. So we have a list in the Discord that you can easily add your name to. So it's in Goose Tours. And then I normally go around on a Saturday. I won't be going around on Saturday, possibly. Oh, Foxy! I am... Right, so where were we? Let's try and get this... I don't know if we could get this up to 2 billion today. That's a lot. We'll go and sell some other things. We'll go and do a couple of different things in between. Yeah, I've added you to the list. So anybody else that wants to be added to the list, pop your names down on the DC in the Island Tours section. Just to add your name, your IGN. Make sure your island is public, otherwise I can't visit. And I don't know when I'm visiting. I don't do it when you're there particularly. I just go around and have a quick look. So if you are able to give me fly, that does help as well, because I can actually get around the island. $457. So we're still... 4 is the max. Your school account doesn't have access to YouTube anymore. Okay. I don't think you should be watching with all of those anyway. YouTube have lots of safeguards. It probably doesn't even take the watch hours into consideration. I know that there are things that it can pick up on. My brain's gone. It knows the code of the computer that you're using, and you can only get it registered a certain amount of times through watching. Oh, you are funny. Nearly on 170 now. 170, 1.7. What is your favourite thing to do? Yeah, you take care. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. You like to fish. You just cut the sand out of the other three so your ears don't die. Yeah, I think that's probably a good plan. I meant in real life. I mean, you might like to fish in real life. I'm not sure. I haven't been fishing for donkey's years. I did win a fishing competition once by accident. Football. Are you on a team or do you just play? Mook used to love football, but he went through a really bad patch. He had autistic burnout, and he's still in it at the moment. He's doing a lot better, but it absolutely destroyed him with his football. Oh, Seppi! You're giving me untrue readings. You just play for fun, and that's all that matters. As long as you're having fun. Seppi likes computers, don't you? Do you like anything? Is there anything else that you do as a hobby, or you did play football a while back? Now you roller skate. Gosh, I haven't roller skated for such a long time, and I was never good at it, and I never enjoyed doing it. Not really. I remember roller skating outside a few times when I was little. Probably when, yeah. But I don't think I was ever really very good at it. Yeah. Watching me hacking software development and hardware and computers. Okay. They were okay until he mentioned the hacking one. We're on 1.7 billion now. I do believe that we can reach 4th as long as Matsumanon doesn't come back on and do any more. You're an ethical hackler? Okay. Hi Wesley. How are you today? Remember that the streams always need to be safe for everybody, and we're talking about a dodgy subject here, so let's end that one. I'm not too bad, thank you. We are heading up for 4th position in Is Top. I've still got 367,000 netherite to place. And I've got 68 billion now, thanks to selling 21 of my skin crate keys. You're entirely ethical. Okay, well, let's leave it at that. So I'm kind of hoping... Hang on a minute. Let me just go back onto here. I've got to try and beat... I don't know if we can quite do it. But we should be able to get to this one. Beat Matsumanon. Don't tell him. And it would be really great if we could sneak in an attack and take over 3rd position. But I don't know if we can. 3rd was never in my line of sight. I mean, when we first started this season, we only were aiming for position 11, just so we could get onto the board. And then we've ended up in 5th, and now we're well on our way to the 4th position. And it's like I said, you know, I play the game slowly. I don't play like other people do, but I do get there eventually. I may not get all of the gift cards that everybody else gets, but the point is I make it, and that's all that matters. And I achieve my target. And I've outstripped my target. I still won't be happy because that's me. It will be, what if I could have just done this put a little bit more effort in, or... I'm hoping that the season's going to just keep going a little bit longer so I can collect those gift cards in the vouchers, in the seagulls. I'm very cross that I missed them. I realise what I've done now is that I didn't know that they were there, and I missed them for ages. That's why I'm so far behind, and other people have already started to win them, I think. They are, yeah, okay. We do have a lot of seagulls out here, actually. They, I don't know, I've never seen seagulls so inland. I mean, by inland, I live about 4 miles away from the sea, but it's inland for the seagulls. They normally only come in during harvest, but they're actually living here and nesting, which is really bizarre. Seagulls like stealing food. That's what they do. They're very clever. I watched a program where they'd put a tracker on some seagulls, and this this particular one would go miles out of its way to go to this particular area where it knew it could get food from people, and it was really interesting because they clearly know where they can go and get food from and where not. And these ones were, I don't know, they travelled miles to get to this place. They're very clever. You're on my island. Wazla, do you know what you're doing for next season? Are you in SB's team? You are, aren't you, I think? Hold on, let me look at the top. You're in second, aren't you? Yes. Yeah. Are you staying on there, or... I think I know what Odin said he's doing. I know what Timothy's doing. Axel won't say, so I think Axel has a secret plan. You've got a plan for next season. I knew it. There's a plan. Are you allowed to say what the plan is? Or is it a secret? It's going to be a secret, isn't it? I'm good at keeping secrets. I don't know the answer to that. Being asked if I'm going solo next season. I just don't know what I'm doing. You gotta go. It has been leaked. It's both. You've got to get your hair cut. So if it's been leaked, can't you tell me? Or you can message me on Discord. You can tell me that way. I hope you enjoy your haircut. You can. I won't tell anyone if I'm not allowed to tell anyone. I know I do the live streams all the time, but I can keep a secret. Now, okay, now this is really interesting. So, Oh, I just accidentally said thank you twice. I've got this really annoying thing about not checking when I'm doing this. So, is Vertigo the island that always used to have the giant island with the amazing building that puts mine to shame? And so that's question 1. That is correct. Okay. And then I thought Vertigo was a person. And I was told, because I've been invited to a Discord of Vertigo, and it keeps confusing me, because I thought Vertigo was a person, and I've been told, no, it's a group. It's a group. So Vertigo isn't a person at all. So who is in charge of the island then? Yeah, I was. Someone tried to invite me, and I got confused because I get lots of people inviting me to Plasma and Web. A lot of people send me random messages on Discord, so I'm very strict on who I accept messages from. So I take them in my Discord, and I'll chat to people in there. I've had people asking me out on a date. I've had a marriage proposal. It's kind of odd. And the person who asked me out on a date was a teenager. So it was just like, this is really odd. So, okay, Mecha Robot Bunny guy. Yeah. Yeah, so James is here. Hello, James. Sorry, you just sneaked in the middle of Wazler's conversation there. That is Discord, yeah. So to protect myself, I don't take messages from people I don't know who they are. You don't believe he is real. So I'm really confused now, because I always thought that Vertigo was a person. So I've been invited to join this group, and I've just randomly said no. Because now I sound really rude. So, and I've ignored the message, so I don't even know how you get the message back. I don't, but to be honest, there's nothing that I could contribute to their island. I mean, their islands are stunning. Everything is pre-planned. They do it all in like Matica, because it's all pre-done. James, he has to be using some sort of macro, because no way you can slay for 12 hours a day. Okay, I will rejoin to have a look. 30 million mobs by manually clicking. I'm not going to get into that kind of a conversation, because it's I don't know. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm not capable of a lot. So I have to make my money elsewhere, and I can't do it via slaying or anything like that. How did you manage to jump in and get a third? That's really funny. Mecha always live streams and on Vertigo Discord and records everything. So is Mecha one of the media? Hang on, I need to have a look now. Let me. No, not my media. Who is actually in? I don't even know. Somebody, they put the list here somewhere. No, I don't know. I can't remember. He's just a bedrocker like me. Wow. What's wrong with bedrockers? We're on 1.771 billion now. It would be funny if we could reach the 2. You have a Bedrock account too? But do you play on Bedrock though, or do you have a Bedrock account? That's like me saying I have a Java account, but I don't play Java because I don't like it, which I know is really horrifying to all of those that play on Java. My son just can't understand why I don't get on with Java. I think part of it for me is I just like Minecraft as it was designed. I don't like all of the add-ons and all of the extras that you can get, all of the mods and all of that kind of stuff. Although I have got quite partial to fast place since I've been on here. You have a son too? That's amazing. I did not know that. I kind of imagined that you were about, I don't know, 18 or something. But then I've not really spoken to you, so this is like the longest conversation we've ever had. How old is your son? You don't have to say, because obviously you're on a live stream, so as your... Oh no! I filled up the box. That's bad. Oh no, it's not, because these ones are all full and now we have a new one. And you've got 2 daughters. So I have one daughter and one son. And they are 12 and 17. But they both have autism, and my daughter also has pathological demand avoidance. So I think we can place them in here now. Yeah, so this is the new one. I think this goes up to a level 3. And we live in a very topsy-turvy world compared to everybody else. For those that don't know, their dad died when they were 3 and 7. Oh, so you're a proper grown-up. Oh, I like proper grown-ups. No offense to anybody else that's not a proper grown-up. It's just nice. There's a few people who... I got so used to streaming to basically all children. It was... that's one reason why I'm so strict on the rules of no swearing or these different things, because basically everybody was a minor that was on my channel. So it's quite nice. I'm getting a bit more of a mixed variety now. What made you play Minecraft then? Have you always been sort of a gamey kind of person, or with me, the reason I started playing Minecraft is because both my children, like I said, have autism. My daughter was basically mute at the time. How do I have so many blocks? What blocks? What type of blocks? Are you on the stream? Are you watching the stream? Oh, you are watching the stream in my OF because the netherite, because I'll show you. Do you know that you can go into... Sorry, I've just realised. Mature. It's easier for me if you keep the chat in the YouTube channel than on the other one. I miss it on this one a lot of the times. So if you go into the DBoss, you can purchase stuff. No, I've been answering them. Oh, because I wasn't looking at that moment. So how did I... Yeah, I missed some. I'm so sorry. I did miss the conversation. Then just put another one to say, can I just relook at the messages? So I purchased them with the last skin crate keys that I sold. And then you go down to DBoss, and then you can buy them all in there. And they'll all go into your OF, which is really helpful. We'll see if we can clear this out, and then we'll go and buy some more. And then I think I spent 30 billion last time. And then Bedrock feels so laggy to you. Once you switch from Bedrock to Java, you couldn't switch back. And that's really interesting because Bedrock doesn't feel laggy to me at all. Sometimes the only time it feels laggy, yeah, you just buy them from the shop. I'll show you in a minute. Let's just empty this out and then I'll go in. We're not too much further now. Yeah, when my computer has this thing about putting the game on 96 chunks, then it's laggy. And because also I've got OBS open, I have YouTube open, I have Minecraft open, and often the Discord as well. So my computer says, I don't think I really want to play. Oh, that's amazing. Son is 11, your daughter is 13, and you have a 5-year-old too. Your son is the same. I missed that bit. What was that in relation to? Hey, no ageism. I'll have to add that onto the list. No religion, no politics, no ageism. I'm still probably the oldest one. How old do I think you are? Oh, by the way that you're talking, I'm going to go with about 15. I'm useless with ages though, so I don't mention my age. You have to guess. That's how I leave it as. I let you know that I have a 12-year-old and a 17-year-old, and then from there you get to figure that out. You know, I'm a girl. I don't have to explain my age. I think the only person that knows how old I am is Rooty. Oh, look, that was not bad. Not too bad, I guess, was it? You're 16, but now you need to take that off because you're a minor. So no sharing your age online unless you're an adult. Let me remove that. Hold on. Where is it? Remove. There we go. No sharing your age unless you are a grown-up. An 18 or above. That's me doing my mum thing, you see, protecting everybody. I like to keep everybody safe if I can. The internet is such a funny place. It's a really good place at getting people together, but it's also a really dodgy place, unfortunately. So yeah, with Minecraft, my son really wanted Minecraft, and I wouldn't let him. He was about 4, so I was told. I didn't know anything about Minecraft back then, and I'm quite ashamed actually because I didn't research. I had heard that it involved violence and killing and was this boring game that you just dug holes in and placed blocks or something like that. It wasn't very descriptive, but I was so I didn't look into it. I just said no. Then he was 6 and was hounding me, and I was really poorly. It's when I first started to have all of my migraines. So I used to have migraines every day for 4 years, which are now thankfully under control. In the top 3, yeah, I don't understand either. It's really confusing, this whole XP thing. And you shouldn't be able to. If you must have an adult account to have that being counted. No. Oh, what? You will now receive messages from Monster Spawner? What? What have I done? I don't even know what I've just done. I'm sorry. I don't know how that works. I can't figure out the whole XP thing. It doesn't seem to make any logical sense whatsoever. yeah, and so I would sit on the sofa and they would watch Preston Plays and Unspeakable at the time, and then I've just done that, and then I would they were doing a whole lot of stuff with Minecraft, and then I gradually I've done it again. I gradually realised that this game looked like the kind of thing that I would be interested in, and I said that I would let them have it. So we bought it for the children, and then as they were trying to play, Miku just kept dying, and because of her autism, and she was almost mute at the time, it was awful. She just was so stressed out and couldn't do any of it. And then she would sit on the floor next to Mook, and they would have the iPads on the charger, playing this game, chatting to each other through the chat, and she learned to tolerate her brother through it, through Minecraft, and learned to talk more openly as well. And then gradually, as I watched more and they were really struggling, I then started to watch all of these tutorials and different things to learn how to play the game so that I could teach them, and then realised that I absolutely love this game and it's exactly the kind of game that I would play. You've just realised that Wazla is a mod. So yeah, you need to be careful. You have to be very careful on my stream, because I have a lot of mods come in my stream, and I have this love-scared relationship with them all, because I'm like, are they here because they want to be here, or are they here vetting me? So, oh, what's PCH? That's really interesting. I've not heard of that, unless I may have done once I know what it is. Yeah, I get very scared. It's gonna be. I'll be really stressed when admins start coming on. I think I can't remember if mine might have been on here before. I'm not sure. You've also applied for mod, so you're behaving your best. Good. You have to behave your best. There's something I wouldn't apply for. I've had quite a few people tell me to apply, and I'm like, no. It's not because I don't agree with it. It's because I know I wouldn't be any good at it. I'm just not quick enough, and I do little bits. I do little bits of helping in between when I know that the mods aren't around, and that's perfectly fine for me. I haven't advertised that I'm live streaming again, have I? And I'm selling loads of goodies. Where are they? There. Pontocerebellar hyperplasia. Wow. Is that a condition on the brain? That must be very challenging. Okay, so we are now officially, yeah, very rare. Sounds, I've not heard of it, to be honest, but I got this with the cerebellar, made it sound like it was something to do with the brain. That must be very, very challenging. Does she manage to cope, or does she need lots of support? So my daughter, most people don't realise that there's anything wrong with her. But she can't cope, she can't do things for herself really. She can sometimes if she pushes herself, but then she has shutdowns, and if she pushes herself then she can't function for sometimes months at a time. All the support, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, you take care, James. Thank you for popping in though. Oh, I was just going to show you how to have you got time just to see about buying from DBoss? So we just walk down to DBoss, and then if you... Oh, I just sold the enchanting chest too. Nice. Yeah, so you just hide in a corner, and because I don't have any armor on, so I'm going to be dead really fast. And then you just go into the shop, and then go into whatever it is that you want to purchase, as long as you know you want to purchase a lot of them, and then say that you want to buy the netherite blocks like I do and purchase your inventory. If you look, it's not there. Click on it a few more times, and then if you come out, you can see that I have purchased all of these. And then if I go into my overflow, they're all in here, and so they stack all in there, and it makes it quicker for purchasing on both sides. So I'm going to buy a bunch more, and yeah, if I actually push the right button. It is. It was something that somebody taught me about season 7 or 8, I think. Yeah, feeding tubes are not fun. Oh my gosh, I had to use a feeding tube for my late hubby, and is that somebody saying hi? Hi. You are on my live stream. Congratulations. I like the skin. That's cool. Let me just go back into here then. Yes, he had an esophagectomy, so he had to have 2/3 of his esophagus removed and 1/3 of his stomach with his cancer, and then he had to be tube fed for supposedly how long was it supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be about 2 weeks, and it just wouldn't heal, so he ended up being tube fed for 8 weeks. And then it just, the blockages and trying to keep it clean. And the first time I did it, because he had a Jej tube, so it went into his jejunum intestine rather than into the stomach. And they told me about sterilizing the water, so I'd pre-prepared this sterile water, boiled the kettle, popped it in a bottle, I put it in the fridge to keep it sterile, and I used that to give him, and he screamed so loud because I literally put ice cold water in his intestine and I just didn't realize that you needed it to be room temperature. It just didn't twig. I never did that mistake again. And then there was another time where at the end he'd got this blockage, and it was just such a big block that in the end they had to just take out the whole thing because nothing would unblock it. The antibiotics he was on would just block everything. It was just horrific. And then there was this one where he'd been rushed back into hospital again, and he didn't know how to do the feeding tube because I did. I had to do all of the food. He was not very good with all of that kind of stuff. Oh, I just got kicked out. I forgot. I wasn't AFK. I was busy. Oh no, I don't want to go. I need to go back to DBoss. And there was this. Normally, the hospital staff were amazing with him, but on this particular day, there was a bank staff, and I'm here. Don't walk back. And they were not very nice, and said to him to do his own. They said to do his own feeding tube bag, and he said, but I don't know how to do it because I'd been trained and not him. And she just said, oh no, don't be awkward, you know how to do it, and walked off and left it. So Mal, being Mal, decided he would give it a try. He did it, but did it all wrong, and it leaked in his entire bed. And then in the end, this nurse had to come around and clean his entire bed, clean him, change all of his pajamas, everything, because it was just filled with this liquid food everywhere. It was one of those funny, not funny moments. So that's why I have the motto on my Discord. If you look, I have find the funny in not funny. And that's how we get through every day, because of moments like that. It just wasn't funny, but it was just hilariously funny as well. Because if she had have just done it, none of that would have happened. But she was not a very nice lady, unfortunately. And that was one of there was only 2 people in the whole time, that happened that were not nice over nearly 5 years. So The other staff were just amazing. Let me move before I get kicked out again. Oh, we've spent 10 billion already. That was fast. I bet you've had many moments like that. And it must be so much harder with a child. I can't imagine. I mean, I can imagine from the autism side, but if you ever need an ear, I'm always there. You can send me a message and I'm happy to talk about stuff that most people don't know how to talk about. It's just normal for us. You know, it's things like not going on holiday. You know, people talk about, oh, I'm going on holiday or whatever. The last time we went on holiday was in 2016. So my husband passed away in the May, and we'd had this holiday booked to go to Devon. We got it moved to Essex, so it was much closer to home, and this lovely family took us down there. But it was just the most horrific holiday ever, and it was the last time. And at the minute, there's just no way I can contemplate taking the children. I can't take them anywhere unless I have another adult with me. No, did she recover? That must have been so scary. And why is it always over Christmas? Mal was always ill over Christmas and New Year, always. And he always got ill on a Friday after 5 o'clock. Always. The amount of times I had to rush him to hospital on a Friday night. Thank goodness. That must be so scary. I can't imagine. And this is where, you know, oh, I've been kicked out again. People say to me about, oh, I don't know how you manage, you're amazing, and all of this stuff. To me, I'm not. I don't feel amazing. I don't feel any different. I do what I do because my children need me to do it, and my hubby needed me to do it. I've done it wrong again. Too busy chatting. No, the fear doesn't ever go away, does it? Never. I've just sort of lost what I was saying now, actually, but you have to do it, don't you? You just do. I mean, that's why they think I've developed ME, because I've been a full-time carer for 17 years for either 1, 2 or 3 people, and then no rest. Virtually, I had when there's been a couple of moments where I've had some help, but most of the time it's just been me 24/7 for 17 years, and my body just won't take it at the minute. You got PTS. Is that POTS? I'm not sure what PTS is. It's just exhausting. And you know, again, people think, why do I do this? And this is my fun, me chatting to you guys, doing different things. I get to go on holiday in Minecraft. I get to go out for a walk. Axel's here. Hi. I can go out into the countryside and take a hike somewhere, and it means a lot. It's really weird. What's Axel up to? You never left? You've been here the whole time. Apparently, I was invited to Vertigo's Discord, and I turned it down, not realising that Vertigo was a group and not a person, and I feel quite embarrassed now. Post-traumatic syndrome. I did. So when you said, so we would call it PTSD here. You're laughing at that. I'm a little bit embarrassed, I have to say. Is that from everything that you've had to go through? It just must be. Oh, it just must be awful. Oh, that's what I was going to say, was that how... Oh, let's leave... Oh, I'll take it down to 30 billion. Let me just go back into DBoss. We'll do another 3 billion. The amount of people who say, oh, you're amazing, I don't know how you do what you do, and that kind of thing. And it's like, well, it's just normal. And the way that I keep myself grounded is by looking around me and looking around the world on the news and different things like that. It's my life is easy compared to a lot of people. It's harder than what other people have to deal with. But my life has been much easier than what you've had to deal with. Hi, Harry. Oh, she did pass away. That is so sad, and I'm really sorry. It really does. I'm going to try not to cry on the live stream now. That's so sad. Well, if you ever need an ear, hi. You can always message me. That is so sad. So she was born just a couple of months after my hubby passed away. It will have done. Oh, you cheated then, Harry? Why are you shooting me? Okay, we've got 30 billion now. So let's pop back up to the top. Anybody else think that's cheating? Oh, I've got the lucky block to do. Let's do that. Might get another skin crate key, you never know. Would be nice if you got the odd servant key in the lucky block. What made you decide to go back in and do it like that? I know you made a new world. I thought that, oh, goodness me, the server's going to reboot now. That's rude of it. Let's see. So we've just spent 30-something billion. We're on an island value of 1.847 billion. And then, and guys, no telling the top 3 and 4 that I'm trying to catch them, okay? Don't go and well, they say rat on me. They would say that, wouldn't they? Let me go. We're going to be kicked out. Hold on. Let's get kicked out for a second. Yeah, no telling tales on me and having them place any more loot. You didn't realise that you'd made a backup. See, I wouldn't do that in a hardcore world. I'm re-invited to Vertigo. Oh, hang on. Let me have a... Let me have a little look. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Hang on. I just, nope. Let me go back to here. Okay, right. So, okay, I have been in. I have joined. Thank you. I don't know what I've got to do in there because I can't do anything. Can I get back? You're currently working on getting materials for a big gunpowder farm. Uh-oh, this is not working. This is bad. Thank you for the invite. I will find out more about it. I don't feel that I am worthy of being within in that group. That group is something special. Okay, right, so where were we? We were going to have a look at what we had in the overflow. That is a lot of materials then. Wow, that was 2 million? Is that right? Yeah, 2 million. Okay, that's good. And we've still got 30 billion to go. I'd really like to try and get this up to 2 billion. Do we think? Do you know what is the chance? Let me just look at this is top. What are the chances that we can reach Sad Hand? But the only thing is, they're going to realise that I'm hitting. Matsumonon's not really playing, and said about me not catching him. So, you know, I'm doing my best. We're on 185. So I'm going to try and catch him next so that we can be on 4th for the next payout. But is Sad... No, Sadhand is a different player, isn't he? Well, thinks that I'm not special. Everything. There's a lot. Let me just go into the Baltop. Is Sard on here? Ah, okay. He's in 13th with 21 billion. That's a lot, isn't it? And he obviously plays the game a lot better than me. Do we know if Sardhand's still playing at the minute? Has anyone seen him? Him, her, I don't know. I get confused. We're not going up against these guys, so that's good. Oh, I'm not up there now. Oh, I'm still in 7th. Oh, I'm still beating Niall. Sorry, Niall. Okay. You see him in the chat. Oh. So it means he's going to notice that I'm creeping up there then, probably. I want to do a sneak attack, but it takes a lot to place it all down. I haven't seen Matsumonon for a while. He'd been away for a week or two. I think a week. I thought it was more, but I think he'd been away for a week. Then we had a chat, and it was saying about not sneakily getting into 4th. Did I have any secret value I hadn't placed? And I had 1 million netherite blocks in my in my overflow, and I had 30 billion in my inventory. No, I just spent it all, hadn't I? I just spent it all, and I had the 1 million netherite blocks, and then I knew I still had the 24 skin crate keys to sell, So I was hopeful that we could sneakily take over. So that's got to be the first part, is taking that. You're currently mining an entire forest for wood. I have so much to do in my survival world. We need to get back in there. I've just got so caught up on this 120 day stream that I'm struggling to go back into Gooseville in between. And this week particularly, because I'm trying to make this costume for my daughter, which is causing me such trouble. I really thought I could do it a bit better than what I'm managing. I haven't even got the base of the... I've got the skirt part done, but I haven't got the base of the top done, and I'm really worried I'm going to let her down. Oh, okay. I don't see the point in having a giant gunpowder farm. With the ones that I have, that's more than enough for what I need. I've got the witch farm and the lighthouse mob spawner. Now that's working a bit better again. But then again, you see, I play my survival world different to everybody else. I don't rush it, and I think that's why I enjoy it so much. I don't rush. I don't try to build the biggest and the best of everything, apart from the buildings, obviously. I don't know if he's kept that going, the bedrock survival. Oh, hardcore. It was hardcore, wasn't it? Oh, did that not go in? No. Okay, we have to upgrade. This is, oh, have I filled those already? Oh, I've got just enough to do those. And now I'm going to need another 1.5 million. So we're going to have to start placing soon, but that's okay because we now have 64 fast place. And we have this whole section to place the blocks. So what made you want to be a mod on PGG, you guys? And here's a question. Is Axel a grown-up? Axel likes messing about a lot. Is that to what made you want to be a mod, or to is Axel a grown-up? Both. Oh, 1.88. You thought all the mods on PGG were adults? I think you have to be 16. So technically, no. Your brother-in-law introduced you to PGG? I really like it. I don't do... I started off... never playing on any servers. I didn't know anything about them. I'd only played on, I think, the Hive. Oh, I don't have... I'm not meant to mention any other servers, am I? Because it's a Bedrock one. I have a couple left, so I couldn't use the other one. Then web banned you for AFK live streaming on Twitch? No. Oh my gosh. So do you do live streaming then? You do? Oh goodness me. Sorry, repeating. Are you one of the media ranks? I don't even know who the media people are. There's like 6 or so. That's... Well, you know, you were AFKing, so... I mean, it was good content. You were going for media at the time. Did you decide to not go as media then? Was it... You were reading the chat for too long. Yeah, it's really tricky, isn't it, trying to get that balance? But then I just stop because I can't multitask like that anymore anyway. That was mean. So when you, because, you know, hopefully I won't ever get banned, so I'll never witness it, and I have not been banned. Do you just get kicked out of the game? And then you can't log back in? Once it unbanned you, Plasma invites you to go and visit Vertigo. Okay. Are we at 2 billion yet? No. Let's have a look at this way, because it... How long did you have to stay banned for? I don't know where I'm going. This one. We're on 1.9 billion. Come on, we can get to 2. That is my worst fear, is being banned. When I made that mistake of accidentally posting my Discord channel in the chat, I honestly thought that was it. That was me done for, and I was going to be banned for a week or something. And I nearly no, I did cry. I'm a very emotional person. I don't mean to be, but I have to hold so much in all the time, and then the silliest little thing can make me cry. And then I have 2 children who generally have no emotion whatsoever. It's really crazy. They don't understand me most of the time. After that, they invited you to Discord. They trained you to be competitive. You were unbanned straight away when you showed the Twitch clip. Oh, okay, right. So they didn't know that you were live streaming? Oh, that's quite good. So do you still Twitch then? That doesn't work. Is that a no to you don't stream anymore? Sorry, sometimes it's a bit... I get confused as to which question I asked and which question you answered. No streaming. No, why? Why did you choose to give it up? It takes a long time, doesn't it? But I'm really hoping that I will hit monetization. We were on today's value is I need 84 more watch hours to hit the first part of monetization. We were down to 58, but then we lost a few watch hours, so I've got to pick those back up again. So no, oh, wrong button. Let's go to SB's island. Let's hope the boxes are empty. Oh, and then you became staff. You can stream and be staff though, can't you? I don't have a warp named SB. No, because that would be really weird if I had named a warp after SB. I think that would come under stalking or something. I think there's a few. Isn't there a few staff that do? Where are they? I thought I've learnt where they are by now. Yeah, I think you should get back into it. I really enjoy it. Like I said, it keeps me... It's my happy place. I can stream nearly all day if I want to. Unless my exhaustion hits me. When that hits me, it just comes on so fast I have no option. Oh, that's a 24. That's no good. Oh, does that mean I got all... Oh, I just got attacked by a moth. Well then, if it's a happy place for you as well, then maybe you should reconsider doing it again. It takes me away from... Oh no, I don't have that many. It takes me away from the stresses of every day. And I get to use my grief and sadness and experiences, of which there have been many, to try to help other people and pull them through their bad days. No! Hang on. Where's that gone? Why is he here? Not meant to be on here. No, he's gonna discover my plan. Well, that was week 11. This is week 12. Well, yeah, whatever. It's a hard balance for Minecraft family and work. It is, yeah. Tereen's here, hi! How are you? Matt Sumanon's on! That's not good! Oh, okay. You have some bad news? No, what bad news do you bring? We don't like bad news on my channel. We like good news. I'm trying to... You've been permanently banned? What did you do? No. Sorry. I keep mine. Disallowed mods. Okay. You had something that showed you where to place blocks. I know that there's some things that you're allowed to do. I've got Wazler and Axel here. They might be able to tell me. I think you're allowed to do some parts of something and not of something else that I don't understand. And I'm sorry to hear that you've been permanently banned, but it's not something that I can get into, as I don't know any of the rules. Matsumanon has to go away again. I hope. Oh. Okay. So what does the easy place do? So I've not used like Matica before. Oh no! Uh-oh. Busted. No! You were not supposed to be here. I've been busted. You take care. It lets you place blocks in mid-air. Oh. I am. Oh no, he's not been on for ages. I've not seen him at all. Has anybody told tales on me and called him back in? Why are you being a duck, Axel? I thought you were an axolotl. I've still got 1,888,000. I have something in the OF. Bows, hoppers, more junk. And 108, 1,888,000, whatever of those, but I'm not going to tell him that. Hang on, let's have a quick look in the overflow and tell him we've got something really cool. 880 diamond blocks, there we go. 880 diamond blocks. I'm just seeing if he's going to put anything else in. Oh, that is such bad timing. Only comes in to vote. Quantum selling servant keys. I don't know, did you? What does it do? I don't think so. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Do you want to message me it? You might have done. I seem to recall a conversation, but I don't recall the outcome. Maybe you were talking about it? It makes crops funny. No, I have not seen that. What does it do to crops? I don't like all of these texture packs. Like the mobs, when they all have these like realistic movement mobs, they just look very, very odd. Look at the DMs, hold on. Hang on, it's loading. You've got McDonald's fries and carrots with eyes. Different. Definitely different. And would you play with it like that? I want to get this to 2 billion. I didn't actually aim to do this today, but that's what we've ended up with while we're chatting. So it's been very deep conversations today. But that's, you know, that's what's different about my channel, is that we can have such a varied conversation, and it's good to talk about lots of different things. No, I talk about this. It's not your fault at all, because I encourage the different conversations. Like I said, you have oh, bye person I'm not trying to beat. That's why, you know, like I've said, I try to use my experience over the last however many years of I'm trying to help people, and if our conversation helps somebody else to talk about it, if they, you know, if they have a family member that needs to have that is going through something and they don't know how to approach the subject, then maybe our conversation would help them with that. You know, one of the things that I found is being a carer, it's a very lonely world. And there's not many channels that you can go on to. Oh no, is that Axel? Who's kitty cannoning me? Hang on, I've got HP on. No, I haven't. Who is it? Not close enough. I've run away. It wasn't you. Okay. I mean, that's kind of unusual. Oh. Oh, now they've got in. Why can't I see them? It's nice that we're still selling things. Yeah, there's a lot of channels that you can go to, and you can swear, or you can talk about divisive subjects and different things like that, but there's not many that you can go to and you can just have chats about random conversations about real life. It's different. That's what I like about it. I like being true to me. I don't have many other things I can talk about. Right, we're going to get this up to 2 billion and then I'm going to have to leave. I need to go and check my daughter, because as per normal, she's been awake for however long, but hasn't thought about that she might require some kind of sustenance. And I do have to go and try and make this costume. As much as I love being on here. What are mythical chests worth these days anyway? That someone is asking. I don't actually know what the correct value is now. Oh no! I filled it up. This means we've got to go to placing until I can earn enough sky coins. And let's start filling these up. There is a different and unique, yeah. There is a start you can do as a penguin rank. Don't think you know that yet. What do you mean? Straight to place. A strat to place an inventory in like 4 seconds. Is there? So if I fill up my inventory, but is it as long as it's legal? So what do I do then? As long as it's legal. Obviously, you're not going to tell me that is not, because place 2 blocks up. Okay, so I just take fast place back off. So like that. Oh, hang on a minute. Have I got to try and keep this? No. Okay. I get that, but this is me we're talking about. That's going to end up in a total disaster. I like the idea that there's a strategy to do that, but this is me, and that's not what will happen. I will end up with a zigzag going all the way across there in a line of stacks of 64, because for some reason, I think it's because I have carpal tunnel, I can't keep the mouse straight. Place 10 billion in a day like that. Alright, I tell you what I'll do, I'll write it down. Hang on, what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of it, that would be better. Okay, and then I will look into doing that, but I will go with what I've got for now. I've done that. I'll go with what I've got for now, just purely because I know how atrocious I am. Put it this way, Rooty was going to ban me from having fast place 64, because I'm just bad at having it with 32. I have to put so much effort into remembering where to place a block. Nearly at 2 billion. It's annoying that I ran out of space. I think I might get a little bit what's the word? You'd normally say car sick, from a little bit of nausea from the placing that fast, actually. Who can slide me some coins? I have Bexes. You can bash to earn lots of free money. I'm really mean like that. I don't like it when people beg. I'm less likely to give them anything. So I need to do a final tour of the islands, I think. I'll try and keep it for as late as possible. Building farms in survival is boring. Are you in survival at the moment? Why is it boring? I'm looking forward to trying the survival. Oh, because there's no fast place. Ah, so it takes hours. What are the different... Do you have ranks in survival? I don't know how it works over there. Oh, see? Look, I can't even place a... Oh, for goodness sake. See, this is my proof exactly. That is really annoying. Now imagine me going at 5 times speed. I want them neat and tidy. Coal, iron, gold, amethyst, diamond, and emerald. So I think that will need to be one of my next things. I was considering using my gift cards to buy a crate. You're an emerald rank. Well, I have media rank, so I'm happy with that. That's really nice. I've got that sorted now. So when I go over, when the season ends here, I'm going to pop over so I can keep my 120 days going like I did before with the 100. So that will be quite interesting to see. But when I went in before, I was a media rank, but I didn't hold media in survival. I didn't know I was allowed it. And I was only in there for a couple of days, so... Oh no, it's no, it's okay because I just want to see what it's like. I don't like that. To me, it's cheating. I know it's not, but it is. I just need to. I like to experience it as it is. You have max stuff. That's what makes the game fun for me, and that's what people can't understand. I just like playing it as it's meant to be. I don't think it is. I wouldn't repeat the... so I don't like repeating the early game. That's one thing that I do really struggle with, obviously being on here. And I don't like that the season to me is so short. And then everything gets destroyed. That is really heartbreaking. And that's why I struggle with the hardcore world as well, because everything will be destroyed. But I have a strategy that it would be different in theory. I just need more viewers to be involved. That's the only thing. Because the strategy is to let the viewers decide what I do in the hardcore world. I have no idea. I have been invited to a few different teams, but I honestly have no clue what I want to do. Why do I have a hole in there? I think I'll probably end up solo again, to be honest. I think that's where I'll end up being. I don't feel that I'm good enough to be in a team. Because I don't have anything that I can specifically offer. I've talked about this before. I'm not good at any one thing. And I find being in a team quite different because of how people play. I like to equally share everything, and people don't like to do that. So when we used to do the lucky block, we would, when I was with Ruti, DD and Bob, we had a really good team, and whoever broke the lucky block, we would put all of the items away, and then once we reached 4 of everything, of any item, then we would share them so that we all had the same amount. And it was so much nicer, and we just all got on really well. And then we did another, there was another team, and then that just imploded. It was just, everybody was just out for themselves. And I just can't work like that. Have we reached 2? No. Where do you buy Fast Pace? You can get it from... Is it /buy now? I don't really know how do you do it now? Or do you still go to the... Can you still buy it on the website? Because I used to buy it on the website, but it's all changed. Oh, it is /buy. Oh, Ruby Shop for the crates. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sebby's back. The buy doesn't show the tax. Do I remember you? Oh, I don't know, Seppi. I'm not sure if I can remember you or not. Or it depends on which version of you are. You're back to number 1. Wesley, you've reached 3. When did you do that? No, were you already on there? So it doesn't show the tax, but it still charges you the tax, I'm assuming. Did I still have those attribute roles? I think they've gone. No, I think they're gone. They're all 5 million. Yeah, it still charges. Come on, 2 billion. Oh, you were in there as well, were you? In the soul. See, I can't get that many souls. Although I'm going to try and be better next time. And remember to get the one on the farming, because that gets you so many. Can I ask what country you're from, Wasler? I have this map that I managed to put a new one on today. United Arab Emirates on there. Guess what you're playing? Not PGG. Don't know. You're from Wales? I think I have Wales already. I didn't know you were local. Well, not local. Not to me, anyway. From the UK. Just, I'm right on the other end of the other opposite end to you. Oh, Restaurant Tycoon. You did mention that earlier, didn't you? I forgot. And what is it? OXP? Oh, you're still on 0 XP. Sorry, I thought you were talking about a game. That's how rubbish I am. I thought that was a game called OXP. That's really funny. Guy's here as well. Hi, Guy. Why does everybody turn up when I need to leave? It has been a really good chatty day today, though. Thank you. Maybe what platform? You guessed from my from the accent. Well, actually, funny enough, you don't know how many people have asked me if I'm Australian. I don't think I sound Australian, but apparently, apparently I do. Oh, not Roblox. I think I should ban Roblox on here. No mention of. I think we'll add that to the swear word list. I don't know why. I don't know why people think I sound Australian. I don't believe I do at all. Actually, Mook said to me... Oh, no, hang on. Sorry. Sorry. Wrong button again. You got Axel's in 2 tries? So where is Axel? Where are you from? I can't remember if you're on my board. I need to get people on my map, you see, if I've not got them on here. I need new countries. I don't know. I don't think that's true, actually. You just need... There are a lot of restrictions of what you have to have done. But if you go to the Discord and create an app, there's a whole bunch of information in there that will tell you all about it. Yeah, I think it's lower. I like the way that Axel answers you, though. Axel is very close to you. Okay. How come everybody knows but Axel won't answer me? Yeah, 16 for staff. That's why I'm not... That's why I'm media and not staff, you see. You can laugh at that. Yeah, well, you know, give it... I can't get the words out. You've got to give it a try if that's what you want to do. You are meant to post quite regularly. The rules are on there. Live in the same city? Oh, so you're from... I've got Belgium in my head and now I'm worried it's wrong. Well, it's, you know, look at this, Seppi. The thing is, for how long have I called you the wrong name because you didn't tell me that I pronounced your name wrong? And there you corrected him straight away. From the province of Antwerp. Remember that just not to share too many personal details unless you're an adult and it's your choice. I am right. It was Belgium. I was just a little bit concerned I did it wrong. There's quite a few people from Belgium on here. It's really funny. It's such a tiny country in comparison to some of the others, and yet I've got more people from Belgium than I do from other places. Oh, okay. So it's not bad that I pronounce your name wrong for the entire time that I talk to you for about a year, but it's bad if you spell your name wrong once. You're just cool like that. Okay. So for those that don't know, Seppi is not Seppi. Seppi is Seppa. And I've been pronouncing it wrong. But now it's got to the point where it's now accepted that I call him Seppi. So Seppi it is. No, you don't have to stream, you have to make videos. I stream because I can't make videos. It was harder for me to get media approval because I can't do the videos, and it's harder to get the amount of subscribers and watch hours because they don't work in the same way on the streams. If you go to the Discord and check the create an app, all the instructions are in there. I was doing my 50-day challenge when I got my media rank, which I then did the 100 days because, you know, why do 50 days when everyone else is doing 50 days when you can do 100? And then if you do 100, why not do 120? What are we on now? 83. Day 83. And then it gets to the point where, like, I really can't miss a day because that would just ruin the whole thing. We've still got 1.7 million. Still not on 2 billion yet though. And unfortunately, Matsumanon now has twigged my plan. I'm feeling like somebody invited him on. Oh no, the old metals car is here? What does that mean? You've got to have a microphone. How rich do you think I am? Okay, so how rich do you think I am? I'm a widow with 2 autistic children who can't work because she has an ME and is a full-time carer. So I do have a good PC, but I upgraded that. I started off streaming on a small laptop, and then gradually I've upgraded over the years, and then whenever I upgrade, my children get the hand-downs of the computers, except for this year. Mook got his super fancy PC, which I put on a credit card. Not recommended, but he wants to go into game development and very technical stuff, which he needed a fancy computer for that the one he had couldn't do. And so it was, for him to be able to progress, it needs to help him. My microphone that I have been using the whole time in the sort of 5 years that I've been streaming is the same one and cost me £20. My keyboard, which I thought was broken, I replaced with one from a CEX shop, which cost me £2. My headphones are Pokemon headphones for children and cost me £1 from a garage sale. So it collects iron, copper, zinc, etc. Makes you the richest? What is that, in survival? Oh, do you mean... Oh, hang on a minute. Do you mean like a scrap metal person? Your old mouse was €1. That's either 0 CPS or 4 nothing. Yeah, I got it now. Sorry, I misunderstood. Do they do the weird hours that comes round here? Has this sound like an ice cream van that is completely demented and is horrific to listen to, and you can't understand what the voice is supposed to be saying, which I think is like I don't know what they said. I've heard them many times. It does. Yeah. It's just, honestly, the one that we have here is crazy. And the thing is, they don't come down our road, so they go all the way around nearby. But because I live in a cul-de-sac, they don't drive down the cul-de-sac parts. They just drive around the outside. So you can't tell them that you've got anything for them to collect anyway. And then they just drive off. So it's not really very helpful. Nice to see we're still selling things. They're also with a very thick accent. I haven't actually spoken to anybody. Any old iron, that's it, yeah. And then you got to start singing the song now. And talking of singing songs, when are we having karaoke? We were trying to sort it out. I want to karaoke and I want to be able to win a gift card. And I want to win because I've come second and I've come third. I have not won. I need to win. And they were talking about it, and then there's been no talk about it. You will. I don't like that word. You guys, I don't know. Right, okay. Wazler, as you're from the UK and you're a more mature person than some of the others, the word that has been used in the chat does not have the same meaning as what everybody else thinks it means. Do you know what I'm talking about? Rooty got it, and I just cannot see it in any other way. And obviously, if you do know, then just say that you know, but don't say what it is. Because I cannot, when everyone uses it, I just cannot see it in any other way. Good. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Just, it doesn't mean what people think it means. It's just, and it's not child friendly. No, not that. Yeah, that's what people say it is, but that's not what it means. Are we on 2 yet? So does that mean that you don't know what it means? You've questioned that as well, yeah. I don't understand how it's become such a standard term on PGG when it's not child friendly and it does not mean what they think it means. Survival is worse. How is survival worse? Yeah, me too. Absolutely. And every time I see it, I'm just like, no, it's really wrong. It is just wrong, and I refuse to use it. It's yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because the only person that has understood what I'm talking about is Rooty. So I just find it, because I don't talk about these kind of things either. So for me, it's very wrong. You finished getting some wood? Exactly. Yeah. I'm still selling lots of nice things, so that's good. I'm so pleased that I can now sell as many things as I want to. just wait until next season. That auction house is going to be full all of the time. Oh, come on. How can we not have hit 2 billion yet? You have to go and walk your dog. We're going to keep the laptop open for my watch hours. Oh, thank you. That's really kind. I was really hoping to have hit the monetization by September, but it looks like it might be in September now. We just need 84, but we did only need 58, and then we lost a whole bunch again. So the trouble is we have to keep them moving all the time. So does this mean that my ears are going to hurt in survival? Because the other thing is that I stream, so and everyone can see my chat. Unless one of you knows the mod that I was once told. Somebody told me of a mod that I could use. I know I don't do mods normally, but there's a mod that you can use on Bedrock that puts the chat down the bottom, like Java. And it was on my old computer, and I forgot to make a note of it when my computer was changed. You'll nuke them? Okay, that's child friendly. That will be nice. See you later, Seppi. Oh, I've just realised I've left a hole in there. Again. I just want to get to the 2 billion. I've been going in... Oh, hang on a minute. There was just a big crash in my son's room. I should be back in a second. Hold on. I think it was the wind. Yeah, that's okay. He's still asleep. The wind has just blown something over, I think. You just got 3 survivor keys from the daily login. Yeah, I think... Was that what it was today? I don't actually understand how the survival works. So, if you take a claim... Do you have that piece of land all the way down to Bedrock? Or can people come in underneath? I've never... when I did it before, there was hardly anybody on there. It's a 16 by 16 by 384. Yeah, so it's just the entire chunk. And you kind of have to hope that you've got good loot in that chunk. I've just collected the BP, Goose. Oh, we're so close to that 2 billion. Oh, you can also... Oh, okay. So you could claim a chunk and somebody's already mined through it. So is the survival world itself big? Is it like an infinite world and you could end up being nowhere near anybody else? Or and can people kill you in there? My experience of being in there so far is hardly anything, and the other day I got blown up by a creeper. Oh, okay, so it is a smaller world. And then you have the vanilla and a custom world. Oh, what do you guys all play in? I would just go into the vanilla, I would have thought. Okay, I didn't know that there was a difference. What's the difference then? Cool trees. Alright, well I think for this one we'll go into the normal world and then we'll figure out what that is on another time maybe. The last time I tried to do something different, we went into the one block. I won't be doing that again. That was a huge mistake. Still not on 2 billion. Let's fill in these holes. Oh yes, please. That would be great. Oh, hang on. Fill in these last two. Now let's just tidy this up a bit. This is looking rather atrocious. Let's try not to poke any more bits out anywhere. A hole in there. Oh, that's annoying when I do that. Ow. I'll just bash my face. Fill those in. I just feel like this has been on this bit for so long. On 1.99. You've nearly got all of the items. Does anybody else get hit with imaginary treasure chests? Or is it just me? $1.995. Hold on, we might already be on the 2 billion. We'll take it back over to the line. It doesn't always calculate straight away, but then that is normally in the other one. In the thingy chests, and I need to try and get another 1.5 million. Oh, thank you. Trying to work out if it's thinking about raining outside. Weisler, did you have really bad weather yesterday? We were supposed to have the back end of the hurricane from America, but we had glorious sunshine here. It was really confusing. But it looks like the weather's a bit grizzly outside. You did? Has it gone now? Was it bad, or did you all get on okay? Overnight rain. Not too bad. Storm Dexter. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the weather for a while. DD is here. Hello. Oh, it's been really bizarre. The weather here, it's I'm surprised that we haven't been put in a drought situation, to be honest. We've had a couple of real heavy downpours where my garden actually flooded, and the local roads near to where I live flooded horrifically. So lucky that the houses didn't take the water in. But otherwise, if we hadn't have had those few massive downpours, we would be in a drought, I'm sure. To give you an idea of how bad it has been, I took on an allotment this year. Nearly halfway with your farm. You've just got to get some redstone as well. Yeah, and I managed to dig some of the ground, but like I said, I have ME and I have carpal tunnel as well, and hypermobility, so at times my body just doesn't let me do what I want to do. And I'd been trying to get this piece of ground dug so that I could plant the sweet corn, and I just couldn't do it. And without the rain, honestly, I ended up buying a long chisel. I don't know what it's called. It's like a chisel, but it's a straight pokey stick. And I broke the hammer trying to break the ground with it. That's how bad it was. It was just solid clay, and you just couldn't break it. Couldn't even get the fork to go into the ground, and it was just horrific. And I was trying to put stacks of water on it every day to try to soften it up enough. In the end, I just put myself in an ME crash, and I haven't recovered since, and that was about 4 months ago. I've never known it this bad, the weather. Your cucumbers have done well. You've got an allotment as well. Nice. I've got one cucumber growing, and I don't understand why they're just not setting. I have got one though, finally. I've not had a lot of stuff, but I've had more than what I thought I would get, and so I can't be grumpy with that. I didn't know if we'd manage any of it, so I'm going to try again over the sort of dig out some over the winter, but the whole place was just grass, so I've got to dig out the areas that I need. But you're almost halfway. You're walking your dog, but you're still talking to me. That's interesting. Go and enjoy the fresh air. As much as I like having everybody on the stream, go and have some fresh air. I have suffered a severe vitamin D deficiency. You do not want one, trust me. Okay, we have hit 2 billion land value, and if I look in the overflow, you have fresh air. I know, but you're meant to be enjoying it, walking your dog, not listening to me on a live stream. We've still got over 1.5 million netherite blocks in our overflow, and we still have 30 billion to spend on some more. And if we go into the auction house, we don't have a huge amount now. Okay then, thank you. We still have 3 skin crate keys. Let me see if anybody else is still selling. Why did that not work? No, that's not what I was trying to do. We've still got loads of different items. Oh no, I did want to go. I can go in here. You think 2.7? So there are still some, yeah, there's still a couple of keys to go. And that would mean, if I go back, you think I can get to 2.7? Is that with the 30 billion though? Or is that with what I've got in my inventory? With the 30 billion. Oh, that's not enough then. That's sad. We thought we might have got a bit more. We were kind of thinking I might be able to reach maybe this one, but obviously not. So we'll just keep aiming for 4th then, and anything else is a bonus. But now he knows that I'm trying, he might come and place some more. So he only needs to place a few bits, and then that's it. Hey, no, you can 55 billion for 1 billion of value. You're too lazy to leave your room. That's bad. Okay, guys, I have to go now. I really enjoyed the stream. Thank you all for the relaxal. That's funny. What does Hogu mean? Yeah, that's a little bit too much, Sephi. Hogutron. It's a Hogutron. Oh, Hogu. Okay, it's a person. Okay. You got your number 1 spot back? Oh, that's that. Right, guys, I have to go. Thank you so much for the chats and for joining in. It's an axolotl. Yo. Hi. But it'll be gone. Well, then you'll have to get it back again on another time. Wazler's just got to number 2, but Wazler's not complaining. Thank you so much, and I will see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.